we've talked about this before, about how when you have like really, really cool female friends that introduce you to other people, get you in really cool places, get you acclimated towards being around other women, it's really, really helpful. Okay, so we're having a conversation over there with Lauren Denton about how to have a functional relationship. If you want a non-functional relationship, we can talk to Nichelle Wolcott. That's what we can do real quick. But the key to all this networking, I've said this to you guys before, and some of you guys don't listen to me because I get this question all the time. Like, Michael, how is it that I find cool sponsors? Michael, how is it that I find cool places to shoot? Michael, how is it that I find cool photographers? Michael, how is it that I find cool models? You don't quit just because you didn't get any sleep. You don't miss a day. You do 75 hard. You don't miss your diet. You don't miss your drinking a gallon of water. You don't miss your reading. You don't fuck up your diet just because you had a long day traveling. You have to make the decision to make good habits no matter what. You're the only person, the only person who's going to judge whether or not you skipped on your diet or you skipped at the gym is you. You're the only person. And you want to know why? You know when you're going to recognize? When you go to the beach and you take your shirt off, that's when you're going to remember that you decided to cheat on your diet. That's when you're going to remember that you decided to cheat on your workout. You're going to remember it then. Right now, you don't give. If your female friends think that you're a cool guy, they want to set you up with their friends. Women love playing Cupid. They love it. Hey, Lauren?
Yeah?
Will you hurry up and win this shit so you can be my co-host next year?
I don't know.
Will you hurry up and win so you can be my co-host? I don't have a co-host this year. I got to do this all by myself. Here we go. We have one of the contestants here for Swimsuit USA. Guys, I haven't slept at all. We're here. It's Michael Sartain. I'm here in Puerto Vallarta. We're here for the 2025 Swimsuit USA World Championship.
That's correct.
That's correct. And we have Lauren Denton. You're Miss Scottsdale?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. We're walking to the beach. I just got here, so I'm going to figure out where the beach is. But one of the things I want to talk about in this is, like, I get this question all the time. Like, Michael, how do you end up hosting Swimsuit USA and the Maxim Party and Babes in Toyland? How do you end up hosting all these different events? What is it that you did? Well, I ended up with this event because of Sierra Nowak, who's one of my really good friends. We've talked about this before, about how when you have like really, really cool female friends that introduce you to other people, get you in really cool places, get you acclimated towards being around other women, it's really, really helpful. Which way is the beach this way?
I think it's right there.
Okay, I'm
kind of in between two mountains right now.
You tell me where to go. I don't know where I'm going.
Honestly, I'm supposed to be right here.
Okay, you're shooting right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing a photo shoot right here.
Behind the scenes with Nichelle.
Oh, wait, there's Nichelle. Hold on. Let's see here.
Go away.
Okay, let's go away. Wait, look at this. We got other photographers here. There he is. What's going on? Can you guys see Nichelle? I can't even see her. Where is she at?
Where?
I don't see Nichelle.
She's over there.
She's over there somewhere. All right, beautiful. Okay, so we're having a conversation over there with Lauren Denton about how to have a functional relationship. If you want a non-functional relationship, we can talk to Nichelle Wolcott. That's what we can do real quick.
It's true though. Keep me up.
It is, for sure. She'll coach you on a non-functional relationship. So anyway, guys, we're at this beautiful resort, and the question, again, like the question I said before, Sierra Nowak, she was the one who introduced me to Kathy Wheatley, and then she said, hey, you know what, Michael Sartain, he should be the host of Swimsuit USA. So you're like, well, how did you meet Sierra Nowak? Well, she came to Babes in Toyland, which is another event that I host. It's a charity event. I just showed up at Babes in Toyland with a camera and started covering it, and I did a better job for free than the camera crew that they had like already commissioned for them. So that's how I ended up getting that gig. Well, you're like, well, Michael, how'd you get Babes in Toyland? Well, I got Babes in Toyland because in 2015 I did the Maxim party, the Maxim Halloween party that was in Beverly Hills. And it was huge, man. The video went viral or whatever, and I ended up, because of one of the girl who was supposed to be the host, she couldn't show up. I ended up being the host that night. I ended up hosting it for Karma International, and that's where I met that's where Steve Fowler asked me to start doing Babes in Toyland, and that's also where Joel Alvarez asked me to start doing Paradise Challenge. We're like, well, Michael, how'd you get the Maxim event? Well, the answer to that one is I was the host of the Rehab Bikini Invitational in Las Vegas, Nevada at Rehab at the Hard Rock Pool in Las Vegas. Well, Michael, how'd you get that event? Well, I got that event because I was actually having these small events in Las Vegas where we would like recruit a bunch of girls to come out to different events. So we did one, we had all these little ones like Master Swordsman at Pure. We had these little promoter events at like Hayes, different places like that, where we would just show up with a big group of girls. So I just went through a chain of events, and I also skipped a couple because I ended up hosting Smash Global. I hosted the Teatro parties. I hosted all the Maxim parties afterwards, even though it went with a different producer. And I ended up hosting twice at the Playboy Mansion. And that's also happened because of my affiliation with Karma back in the day. So again, these things were all connected to one another, and they happened because I was able to network. But the key to all this networking, I've said this to you guys before, and some of you guys don't listen to me because I get this question all the time. Like, Michael, how is it that I find cool sponsors? Michael, how is it that I find cool places to shoot? Michael, how is it that I find cool photographers? Michael, how is it that I find cool models? Do you know who tells me where all the cool places to shoot are? All the cool venues? It's women, bro. It's the females. It's the girls. Like, if you were to sit there and ask the girls are going to tell you everything. They're going to let you know all the best places to go. By definition, the hottest, like when F1 comes to Austin or when F1 comes to Vegas, by definition, the hottest parties, you know, like I have some friends of mine, like, if I were to ask like Masha Daduk, or if I were to ask Ambry McKee, or like girls like that, girls who get like modeling gigs all the time in Las Vegas, I know wherever they get invited to is probably the hottest party. So it's almost like, I'm not even talking about girls that you're dating. I'm just saying in general, by having female friends that you actually will tell you, hey, you should go to this, you should do this, etc., you can get a huge leg up on everybody else, because I've told you guys this a million times before. There's a party right now, whatever city that you're in, and this party's probably got like 15 girls for every guy, and you're not invited. They don't want you there. They don't want you to come to this party. They don't need you there. They don't need any more dudes. But you're coming there, you want to hang out, and you're wondering like why you never get invited. And then you look at my IG and you're like, oh, Michael must have paid these girls. No, bro, I'm telling you what happens. There's these incredible events and you're not invited. And the reason why you're not invited, like I said before, is because you don't connect with the right people. You don't believe in these concepts of networking. So that's what I'm here to try to explain to you. Now, second thing I want to point out is this. It is 3:25 in the afternoon. I have not slept. And do you know what the first thing I did when I got here? And they told me my room wasn't ready. Did I make any excuses? Did I sit there and like, oh, I'm gonna go get drunk? What did I do? I decided to go out here and make a video and say hi to everybody. What's up, champ?
Hi, what's going on?
There you go. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
There you go. There she is. Look, Lauren Denton, she's so much. Look, Michelle, she's just too much. Look at this.
Changing in public.
She's just too hard.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
You good?
It's too freaking hot.
You're not going, wait, you're not, what did you say? You're not going to the bathroom?
No, I'm not changing in the bathroom.
You're just gonna do it out here?
Oh, yeah.
With the children? Okay, got it, beautiful.
No one can see.
No one can see. There's kids over here.
They're not looking.
Hey, Lauren,
Yeah.
will you hurry up and win this shit so you can be my co-host next year?
I don't know.
Will you hurry up and win so you can be my co-host? I don't have a co-host this year. I gotta do this all by myself.
Kesslin.
Huh?
You have
No, Kesslin is not my co-host.
Well, I'm proud of you. You can do it all yourself.
No, I am gonna do it all myself. I'm just encouraging you.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Help me.
Thank you for the subtle encouragement.
There you go. That's awesome.
I'm nervous.
Huh? What do you think I feel? I'm the one who has to get up there in my suit. I'm nervous. All right, anyway, so like I said before, being connected. So we'll just talk about this right now. Nichelle Walcott, if I'm ever in Los Angeles, if I hit her up, I always know where the best spots are. Like, they're always, like, if I'm ever asking about a party or an event, or even another girl, they're gonna be able to tell me. That was Lauren Denton over there, she's blonde. Lauren, same thing in Scottsdale, Arizona. If I need information on Scottsdale, or if I want to get into the coolest places in Scottsdale, I know I can hit up Lauren Denton. I know that for a lot of the different parties and different stuff like that, or connections with different people, I have my friend Toy in Los Angeles. I have a bunch of friends that I have in these different cities, and they're always hooked up. They always know the best place to go. So you remember that one clip? I forgot who made it. He goes, here's the secret to networking that's gonna get me canceled. He goes, you need to be friends with more hoes. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying those. What I am saying though is having female friends is a great way for you to network, and I've been trying to pound this into your head for the longest time. Now, the other thing, like I said before, is you don't quit just because you didn't get any sleep. You don't miss a day. You do 75 hard. You don't miss your diet. You don't miss your drinking a gallon of water. You don't miss your reading. You don't fuck up your diet just because you had a long day traveling. You have to make the decision to make good habits no matter what. No matter what, you have good habits. And you do that every day, and you stack one day on top of another, and you have better and better results every single time. You know what you get? After a while, you start to get to the point where instead of you having to use willpower, we're gonna just explore down here. I don't even know. Oh, look, this is pretty dope. Instead of having to use willpower in order to get through certain things, in order to get to the gym, it's the opposite. You actually don't need willpower. Like for instance, for me, if I don't go to the gym, I feel weird. When you build up the right habits over and over again, if you know that if I eat shitty, I'm gonna feel bad, if you can rewrite your brain, then it's actually easier to eat better. If you guys have worked out like 2-3 weeks in a row, you know that first day that you don't work out, something feels like it's missing, something feels off. There's like a dopamine hit that you're missing. But what's happened is you've gotten these really, really good habits. I got to the point now where, I try to read 10 pages of a book every day. I don't listen to music anymore. I only listen to my AirPods. I only listen to audiobooks. I try to listen to them at double speed. I try to eat paleo like all the time. I try not to have my first meal until 4 or 5 in the afternoon for like intermittent fasting. I try to do a cold plunge like a couple hours before my workout. I got 5-day splits that I do with my workout. I try to do the sauna or the steam room, although I don't have to do it out here in Puerto Vallarta because just walking around is a steam room. This is crazy humid, bro. It's like a gorilla's out here. But if you start doing these things every day, it's not hard to do them anymore. I'll tell you another thing that I do every day is I do one thing social every day. I make myself do one social thing every day. A lot of you guys who are introverted, this is an incredible way for you to level up. If you could do one social thing every day. And I almost give myself a break. Like if I was gonna go out that night and I went out and talked to a bunch of people, let me see, let's check out this theater, hold on. What is this? Let me see this. Okay, this is where the finals are gonna be. Let me see if I can show you guys. This is where I'm gonna be announcing the finals for Swimsuit USA. Wow, look at this. This is nice. This is actually nicer than the ones we've done before, especially because this one's inside. That's pretty nice. I like that. Cool. So again, I've been the host for Swimsuit USA since 2019. And I also do Paradise Challenge. I try to help out with the Black Tape Project. There's all these different events that I do. When Dan was doing those Ignite parties, I would go help with that too. Now I know a lot of you guys are thinking, Michael, I'm married, I'm in a relationship, I don't care about going to clubs, I don't care about going to parties like that. And I understand what you're saying. But the point is that I'm trying to make is that it doesn't just help you with networking or trying to meet girls. It helps get you access to everything. Everything. Knowing a bunch of very attractive girls, let's talk about the 3 things that it does for you. Number 1, it gets you access. It gets you backstage. You'd be shocked. Backstage, hanging out with Ty Lopez or Wes Watson or Dan Fleischman. You might be backstage at a 10X conference. There's all these places where you get access. You're backstage at Burning Man, and here's Elon Musk over here. Oh, look, there's Jeff Bezos over there. You're backstage. You're in places you're not supposed to be. So number 1, having a ton of females with you gives you access. Number 2, having a bunch of females with you gets you calibrated towards being around attractive females. This is a really big problem that a lot of you guys have, especially because you don't watch yourself talk to women. If you watch yourself talk to women, you'll see your voice will crack. You'll see that your palms will get sweaty, your pupils will dilate. These things will start happening because you're not used to being around attractive women. So it gets you used to that. And number 3, attractive women introduce you to other attractive women. Like my friend Lauren, I know her boyfriend. But like if Lauren had an awesome girlfriend who lived in Scottsdale, who she might want to set me up with, especially if your female friends think that you're a cool guy, they want to set you up with their friends. Women love playing Cupid. They love it. And here's the other thing. If you guys have ever played the single game, the nightclub game, if you guys ever played the dating app game, there's this little period of a resistance or a bunch of left swipes that happen. Some people call it like the shield. There's this period of resistance that happens in the beginning. When a woman introduces you to another woman, you skip that step. Let me say that one more time. And this has to do with social status and pre-selection. Or make choice copying. When a woman introduces you, if like you saw over there, Nichelle and Lauren, if one of those girls introduced me to a girl, I skip that step. There's no shield. I skip that step. I automatically go to the next step where it's like, okay, let me get to know this person. And also, here's the other thing. Remember, we talked about this in another video. Women in an unfamiliar environment, feel that 80% of men are deemed to be below average attractiveness in an unfamiliar environment. When you have attractive women with you, you can easily take a woman from an unfamiliar environment to a familiar environment. Hey, yo, we're all gonna go to this place to go eat. Hey, man, we're gonna go down by the lake and drink some beers. Hey, we're all gonna go to Mel's Diner. Hey, we're also gonna go to the Pepper Mill. Hey, we're all gonna go to Dre's After Hours. We're all gonna go to Sapphire or the Rhino. Hey, we're all gonna go on stage at Excess. You take them from an unfamiliar environment to a familiar environment where your status goes up. Your sexual selection goes up. And so again, how do you do that? Having female friends. You skip so many steps in the interaction by having awesome female friends as teammates. And guys, you guys know I've talked about this before about, say Kindly and CJ being like teammates for me for all these years. And most of the girls that I've ever dated, it was women who introduced me. And in fact, if you guys try this, where you talk to some of the most beautiful women you've ever met, and you ask them how they meet their boyfriends, they're gonna tell you, a girl introduced me, a girl introduced me, a girl introduced me, I slid in his DMs, a girl introduced me. That's what they're gonna say most of the time. So you understand that information, and that's what helps you become more calibrated and understand how this whole thing works. Yo, I'm so blind.
Okay, your turn.
Right here? With this color? Oh, thank you.
Go get it, girl, you did it. All right, Nichelle, one jump, just both legs. Ready?
Sorry, you told me to.
No, she tore her ACL, but it's cool. She can still shoot. There she is. Hey, say what's going on. There we go. Hey, guys, say what's going on. Hey, welcome.
Thank
Beautiful,
you.
beautiful. What city are you guys from?
Houston.
You guys are from Houston? Wait, all
Texas.
Lubbock? What'd you say?
Canada.
No, I know you're from Canada, but you guys are from Lubbock and Houston?
Houston,
Yes.
Texas.
Nice.
Texas.
Okay, very nice. Cool. I'm a Longhorn.
Go Longhorns.
Yeah, Longhorn. Yes.
Wreckham.
What'd you say? Wreckham?
Wreckham.
Wreckham. Hi.
Okay, Texas
Nice.
is playing pretty good this year.
No, they
Well,
really are.
they lost yesterday, but yes.
Saw that. I
Yeah.
was so happy.
Yes,
My
very
friend used
happy.
to play for them. Jordan Whittington, he plays for the Rams now.
That's right. I saw Jordan Whittington play yesterday. Nice. Well, here we go. Nice. All right. Well, I got to keep making this YouTube video. You guys go this way. They don't have my room ready yet.
Oh,
I'm just walking around.
lucky for you, get to make content.
I know. I'm making YouTube videos. Have you slept yet?
Not yet.
You just went over the whole.
But-
You stayed up all night.
Pretty much, and it's just been like a blur, but
Been traveling since Friday.
yeah, I'm gonna go up to the room, I'm gonna freshen up, and then I'm gonna go on the beach and
That's
do some
what
photos.
I'm saying. Like, I don't have my room yet, but I was like, I'm gonna make content if I'm gonna wait for my room.
Yeah, why not?
Who needs sleep?
I know.
Or food?
Yeah, I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
I got my margarita,
Yeah,
though.
margarita. That's what.
They
That's all
don't
you
have
need.
straws, so I've
Okay.
just been
All
like,
right. Anyway, so I got dinner in 2 hours. I've had no sleep. I was gonna come here, go straight to bed, try to wake up, and then go to dinner. But no, we're gonna pull an all-nighter. But here's the thing: just because I'm pulling an all-nighter, like I said, I'm doing 75 hard, which means I'm doing my outdoor workout right now. I'm just gonna walk around the whole property, and then I got to do another workout tonight. And just because I didn't get any sleep, it's no excuse, man. Because I'm not doing this for anybody else. I'm just doing this for myself. You're the only person, the only person who's gonna judge whether or not you skipped on your diet or you skipped at the gym is you. You're the only person. And you wanna know why? You know when you're gonna recognize? When you go to the beach and you take your shirt off, that's when you're gonna remember that you decided to cheat on your diet. That's when you're gonna remember that you decided to cheat on your workout. You're gonna remember it then. Right now, you don't give a fuck. Right now, you don't care. It's fun. We're just having a good time. You know, hey, I'm on vacation. I can just eat whatever I want. But it's when you get to that point, that's when you finally get to the point where it's like, oh man, now I remember why I'm doing all this. So girls, this is the first day we're here. We don't have any official things to do today because everybody's just arriving. Tomorrow's our first event at 11:30. But there's girls all over the place just shooting with random photographers, and it's just a great networking opportunity. And here's the thing, right? So this is Swimsuit USA. We have a preliminary all over the country, mostly in the South, but all over the country. So whenever I go to different cities, when I go to Dallas, all the girls from Dallas and Swimsuit USA, I just hit them up, be like, hey, I'm in town. What's the best spot? It doesn't mean that they're gonna go out, because some of them are married with kids. But what they're gonna do is be like, hey man, definitely on Friday you should go to this spot, Saturday you should go to this spot. I know the owner of this place, you should go here. This is the best restaurant. And like often when I'll go to a new city and I'll be like, hey, what's the best place to take a girl on a date? I'm gonna ask a beautiful woman. Let me tell you that one more time. Whenever I go to a new city and I wanna go take a girl on a date, I ask a beautiful woman where to take a girl on a date. I don't know how, none of you have probably ever thought of that in your life, but that's what I do. When I go to Dallas, I might go to Komodo, you know, different places like that. I might go to, what's that, Crab Shack in Miami, I forgot what it's called. Joe's Crab Shack or whatever. There's different places like that I might go. Otto came to me, he goes, you know the beach in Galveston? I was like, that's not much of a beach. He goes, yeah, that's what the beach is like here. It's like the one in Galveston. All right, let's see what's going on here. So this is the Sunset Bar. I think this place is probably gonna be full of girls shooting here later on. A lot of times for these destination photo shoots, you have to be wary of like families and kids. All right, here we go, we found it. I was wondering if I keep walking, eventually we're gonna get there. So here we're at the beach here. We're at the beach here in Puerto Vallarta. I'm not gonna go down there tonight. That looks like a little bit of a haul, but I'm gonna go down there later. Anyway, so going back to what I said before, I'm out here on vacation, but on vacation, I'm still gonna work. Grant, who's my business partner, Miguel, they're out here, and we're gonna get work done. We're gonna film some ads. There's no days off, but here's the other thing, man. And one of the crazy things happens, like you're sitting there just like living your life. You're trying to build your business. You're out at a place like this, and the girls like find it interesting. They're like, wait, who is this guy who's like not sweating me? Who is this dude who's like not all up on my nuts? Who is this guy who like seems like he's got his own thing going on and he's not chasing me like all these other dudes are? Who is this guy? You come off, you're a different dude than these other guys because you don't do that. Because you never chase. Because you're all about building your bag. You're all about your path and your purpose. When you do that, you're different. They notice. I'm telling you, man, they notice. It's just one of the things that I've noticed. Now, here, I'm gonna say something else. This is going to piss a lot of pickup artists off. But it's absolutely true, something I live by. When you come to events like this, ready for it, here it comes. When you come to events like this, you never hit on the girls. Oh my God, you hear what Michael said? He said you never date any of the girls. I didn't say you never date the girls. You often end up dating the girls. I said you never hit on the girls. Pickup taught you guys that the only way to get a girl is to hit on her. What I teach in Social Circle is the way you get a girl is by you show a ton of status and then you put her in familiar status situations, social circle situations, and then she ends up being the one to hit on you. So when you come to these events, remember, I met my ex-girlfriend at this event, at Swimsuit USA. How did that happen? That happened because I had a bunch of girls introduce me to her. So one more time, when you come to these events, you don't hit on the girls. When you do your photo shoot, you don't hit on the girls. When you do your charity gala, you don't hit on the girls. You don't hit on them. What you do though, is you can still radiate masculine attractive qualities, but you can do so, like I want you to consider this, like there's a fire. You're out at a campfire, and there's people sitting around the campfire. The campfire is radiating heat and warmth, but the campfire does not care about the people around the campfire, meaning the campfire is radiating heat whether or not there's people around or not. That's how you need to be. You need to be like a masculine man with strong masculine boundaries, regardless of whether or not there are people around. But you're not focusing your energy on one person. Just think about the sun. If the earth wasn't here, the sun would still shine. The sun just wouldn't hit the earth. The sun does not care that the earth is there. And that's how you need to be in these situations. You need to not care. You need to not be doing this to try to impress other people. You're still an attractive person doing cool stuff, but you're doing so because it's the right thing to do. You're not doing it because you're trying to attract women. And it's really crazy because a lot of guys don't understand this concept, and it takes a while before you actually get to the point where you fully grasp it. But the best way to date the most beautiful women is to never hit on them. Let me say that again. The best way to date the most beautiful women is to never hit on them. The best way to date the most beautiful women is to never, ever chase them. You never chase. So you create a social circle that one, funnels these women into your life, and two, they're competing for your attention because there's a ratio. Like I'm here with 60 girls for Swimsuit USA. I'm not gonna hit on any of them. Also, you kind of hurt your reputation, especially when it's like a content trip like this. You don't want to be the photographer that's like way too, gropey or whatever. You don't want to be that. You don't want to get that reputation. But what happens is, like I said before, the best way for you to date women that attractive is to not hit on them. And I'll bet you if we go up and we talk to all these girls and we say, hey, how'd you meet your boyfriend? They're gonna say, well, my female friend, my roommate, she introduced me to him. She knew she had a friend. He just broke up with his girlfriend, yada, yada, yada. I met him. I didn't think he was that cute, but then she introduced me and I was like, okay, let me get to know him. And then she started dating him. You're gonna hear this story over and over again. The best way for you to meet an attractive woman is for another attractive woman to introduce you. If you wanna learn more about that, there's no other place that you're gonna learn that's better than the Men of Action mentoring program. No place even comes close. In fact, I would say we don't even have competitors. I can't even think of another program that even comes close to what we do. Because guys, let me tell you something. I'm not just teaching this. I'm also the host of Swimsuit USA and the host of Babes in Toyland and the host of Teatro and the host of the Maxim Parties and the host of the Hot 100 at Wet Republic. And I'm the host of Paradise Challenge. I'm the host of all these different networking events and these pageants, while at the same time teaching you how to operate in these places. I don't just talk about it, I be about it. If you're looking for a coach who is about it, who is about action and not just talk, there's only one place you can come. There's no second, there's no third, there's no other options, and there is no other competition. It's just moamentoring.com. If you guys want to check out our free school group, go to school.com, SKOOL.com/Men of Action Free. You guys can learn all about the special offers that we have. Just search the words Men of Action. You're going to find us pretty easily on there. Go to school, look us up. You can see on the school 200 video testimonials, and the only reason we have 200 is because we couldn't. The video editor couldn't do all 500. He ran out of time. You're going to see all of our Instagram testimonials. You're going to see our schedule for events, and you're going to see our book list. You're going to see all the other things that we teach in Men of Action, which include leadership, communication, networking, dating, fit. You're gonna find all these different things at the website. Go to school.com/Men of Action Free. And you guys are gonna find, again, you're gonna find our schedule. You're gonna find the Instagram testimonials. You're gonna find the video testimonials. You're going to find our book list. And when you're there, you're also gonna notice you're gonna see thousands of other members in that free group. They're gonna tell you about all the things they've been able to do with Men of Action. And then if you guys wanna actually join our group, go to moamentoring.com, or you can just hit me up on Instagram. Once again, guys, I know you guys are probably watching this on YouTube, but you guys can hit me up on Instagram at Michael Sartain. If you come hit me up at Michael Sartain, I'll give you a link so that you can come check this all out. And on my Instagram, I'm usually gonna post when our next big event is. And that's because I want you guys on Instagram. There's a lot of people watching this right now like, Michael, I don't even have an Instagram. Well, then you don't exist to women. If you don't have an Instagram, unless you're famous, you've got $1 billion, unless you have won an Academy Award, you're a famous movie star, you won an NBA championship, then you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. But the rest of you guys, the other 99% of you that women find average, you've got to have some way of representing yourself in a scalable way that shows low perceived effort, and that's social media. We're gonna go over in another video exactly how to fix your social media. But that's another reason why I got all these jobs, is because my social media showed that I was right for it. We got one other person. She's not here yet, but that's our champion from last year, Kesslin. I'm gonna try to get her in a video here later on. And guys, take care.